the Mona Lisa. What you may not know is what caused that look on Mona Lisa's face. She had just come back from riding Leo's first helicopter. I ain't gonna lie to you, I did not like what I found in those diapers. But her sweet grandmother could look in that same diaper and describe the contents as sugar. There's a lot of things it might be, but it ain't sugar. But that's what she called it. And that woman wonders why I won't drink a glass of sweet tea at her house. Any of y'all got these graduated bifocal planes? You got to do like that and then focus, you know what I'm talking about? I've had these things 8 or 9 years. I ain't got used to them yet. Right after I first got them, I think it was the day I got them, I had to go to Washington, D.C. I got up there and I got out of the taxi cab and I turned around and it looked like the curb hit me about that high. I thought I never would climb up on that thing. I went walking in that building, I was high sitting. When I woke up in the recovery room, it was, whoa! I knew one of two things. Either tonsils had a whole lot longer roots than they had explained to me, or we had a pretty good case for malpractice here. I still wanted the ice cream, I just wasn't sure where I was going to put it. I know most of y'all probably remember your first kiss. And I do, it was with my wife. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. We were watching old Rock Hudson Doris Day movie. And that was back in the days before we knew that when Rock kissed Doris, he was actually thinking about Gabby Hayes. Of course, it really don't matter to us whether it's up or down. That night, the minute you lay down in that bed, before your head ever hits the pillow, she needs to talk. And she needs to talk about everything. Up to and including that old standard, if I died, would you remarry? No, I wouldn't remarry. I would sleep alone so nobody's trying to talk to me. But men are a whole lot more confused than women. You know, that's just the way it is. And the reason that men are more confused can be summed up in one word: women. We are programmed genetically to think about sex every 11 seconds. We ain't got time to think about much else. We are not afraid to see anybody, do anything, or go anywhere when we're not dressed up. Except, of course, in our underwear. And then that's still all right if you just go into a drive-through window. A man, on the other hand, wants to know, will it zip, will it button? If it does, can I breathe? Somewhere about the 6th day after she left, I discovered exactly how many pair of underdrawers I got. I had always assumed that I had hundreds of them. I said, I'm thinking about the story of Ruth. Whither thou goest, I will go. Whither thou lodgest, I will lodge. You were had her on that one, boy. She'd have to fall in line and do what y'all do. She said, well, I was thinking about the story where Samson slew the Philistines with the jawbone of an ass. understand what that's got to do with the situation we're in. She said, well, I was just wondering which one of your ancestors he got that jawbone from. Honey, does this look a little tight on me? Does it look like I put on a few pounds? I don't care if the floor joist is sagging a foot and a half. Like, maybe I think I'm going to go stick my head out the front door of the mall just to see if the seasons have changed. Again. You are so impatient. How do you expect me to shop under pressure like this? I'll just come back to the bar by myself. Yes! Human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. Isn't that an amazing thought? We can literally change our lives simply by changing our minds, by changing the way that we look at life. Abe Lincoln said most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. How do we make up our minds to be happy?